Yo, what's the dealio, man? Listen, you already know I got a straight banger for you today, all right? So in this video, what we're going to talk about is what's going on this weekend in China, right? Now, nothing that I say is financial advice, political advice, and none of that. If you guys want financial advice, be sure to go talk to a licensed financial advisor. So I'm going to make all of this really, really simple. Y'all know I like to make things simple, right? Trump went to China. Now, a lot of CEOs went with China as well. Went with Trump to China as well. Now, long story short, basically saying that they reached a deal, tariff stuff, blah, 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 blah. At this point, we are all tired of the games. We are all tired of the back and forth. So let me simplify what this means and how to move. Now, bears are getting absolutely demolished right now in this market. Bears are getting crushed. Every time the market drops by 0.7%, the bears are like, I told you we coming down, and then we rip to the upside another 5%. Bears are getting absolutely demolished. Right now, bulls are winning. But that is just the trend right now, y'all. So, when you guys are in this market, what I recommend is no long-term swings. No long-term swings. Okay? Unless we have a ridiculous amount of order flow, we've already kind of like reached the bottom on a bigger time frame, i.e. the weekly or the monthly. Okay? Next thing, stop trying to get in front of shorting the market. Stop trying to get in front of shorting the market. You keep getting into all of these puts thinking that the market is going to sink crazy and then it drops and then it recovers the next day. Now, if you're in an overnight swing, that's different. But thinking that the market is going to drop drastically out of nowhere, can it happen? Yes. But right now is not the time to go against the bulls. Now, when we do end up coming down, it is going to be vicious. It's going to be vicious. And when I say vicious, I mean nasty. Very, very nasty. And there are going to be small little signs. Signs are already showing themselves right now. But we haven't went down like crazy yet. Now, we had that pullback last month. That's the same pullback equivalent to last year. So we had the pullback. Now we blasted off. But stop trying to predict the market to the downside. Because here's the thing. The stock market is designed to go to the upside. That is how money is made in the market traditionally. Before options, before puts was invented, because option contracts were invented after the stock market existed. So what they said was, we got to figure out a way to make money and hedge our investments. That's when options started to come in the fold. But the market is designed to go up. Even if a company's value is inflated, doesn't matter. The market is designed to go up. The market is not necessarily designed to continue to go down. So even when the market comes down, it's created to go up. Because when the market goes up, the value of companies goes up as well. And if the values of companies go up, that means that more money is being printed and it's being made in the actual stock market. So when you understand that the market is designed and is biased to go up, you never need to try to predict shorting the market. Your job is to ride the trend. Ride the trend. That's all your job is as a trader. Now, when it comes to buying shares, your job is to stack as much liquid cash as possible. And when we get those large drops, that's when you deploy a big amount of cash into your stocks, your shares. You're going to have periods where you're very cash heavy. Because when you're very cash heavy and the market is just going up and we're at all-time highs, you don't want to get in at that top. But when the market drops, you know where it's going to go back up to. So if the market drops by 20%, you know that a retracement, you're going to make 20% on your money over time. But if we rip past that 20% and we go up another 30, let's say 15%, on top of that 20%, now you're up 35% on your entry price. So you can dollar cost average and buy shares now, but if a stock is pretty high, you can just wait until it comes down. And you can get a bigger position size when it comes down. And then you can have a better average price for those shares. Let's say you put $5,000 into SPY right now. And it's at 750, 740, something like that. 735, I don't know. 739, right? Let's look at it. SPY is at 739 right now. Right? On a daily. As you can see, 739. They were at 750. If you buy in right now at 739, you know it could go back up to 750. But look at the risk to reward here. That's $11 on a $700 stock. Right? Now, let's say that SPY, how it came down here from up here. It was at 700, 697, came down to 629. And then what happened? If you would have bought in here, you knew that it could go up from 629 back up to 700, which is $70 per share. But it broke above it and look what happened. Came all the way up to 750. So this is over $100 per share. So if you would have bought up here, you would have had to sit through down here, your drawdown, and then your average price would have been 700, or let's say 650 if you average in a little bit. Now you got 750. But if you're able to be patient and keep stacking your cash, and you wait for one of these times, or when we end up coming down all the way down here, right? That's when you really gonna be able to get rich, rich, rich. Okay? But you don't want to try to predict and keep trying to short the market and keep losing your money. It's not about, oh, this stock is overbought on the RSI, let me get into puts. No. MU has been overbought for months, but they still keep going up. Why is that? Because you got to understand the company's business model, how the company makes money, the sentiment, where money is flowing into, what's going on in the world. So I really want you guys to stop trying to predict shorting the market and just be a bandwagon. When you're a bandwagon fan in sports, they make it sound like a bad thing. Don't have no loyalty to these stocks. Find a stock with good spreads that's running and trade it. You can trade short term and make a lot of money. Keep stacking your cash. What's going to happen when you sitting on $150,000, $200,000 cash, and then the market drops by 35%, and everybody's saying we in a Great Depression? And then what happens? Then you put 100,000 into those stocks, and then 18 months later, we're back at all-time highs, and that 100,000 is up by 80%. Or you 10x that money because you got into some options. However you want to do it. Trade the short term to build for the long term. Understand what's going on in the world, how that's going to affect the market. Stop trying to short the market and predict the market, because the market is designed to go up. When it does come down, it's just a setup to go up because it's going to rebound. Be patient, deploy your money at the right times, and let's make this money, y'all. So I just wanted to make this video. All right. Everything that's going on in China, Trump, US, the games is going to keep being played. It's your job to not be a victim of the games. So I hope that this video helped. If it did, let me know in the comments. Like I always say, get up out your head, go get into this world, because your head is a dangerous place to live. All right? And like I always say, y'all, the more you study, the less you worry. All right? Hey, y'all have a great day. I'm going to holler at y'all on tomorrow's live. Y'all stay smooth, man. Peace.